There's nothing that warms me up better on a cold winter's night than a nice hot spicy bowl of curry. And when I make it with cauliflower, it is the best. This is one of those really easy weeknight meals that doesn't take a lot of time and doesn't take a lot of prep. So to begin with, I chopped one large onion and I've sauteed it in some coconut oil. Now I'm going to add, and at this point my onions are really tender and they're just starting to get brown. And so at this point I'm adding some minced garlic, about 2 cloves. And I've also got a little bit of minced serrano pepper in here. Now you don't have to, I just happen to have a few slices that were left over from something else that I prepared in the refrigerator, so I have added that, and already I can smell that heat coming from the serrano peppers. But I do like spice. So I just will saute this for another minute or so until the garlic has a chance to kind of cook off that raw taste. Once the garlic's had a chance to saute a little bit, I'll add the rest of my ingredients and I'm good to go. So I'm going to add about 1½ teaspoons of grated fresh ginger. And I use my special little grater here. And then I'm going to stir that up a little bit and add about 1 tablespoon of curry powder. I'm using sweet curry powder today. But when you shop for curry powder, be careful because there's sweet and there's also hot. And the hot is really hot and spicy. Curry powder is a lot like chili powder in that it's a blend of spices, but you'll always find turmeric. And then there's things like fennel and coriander, cumin, maybe some cinnamon and nutmeg, but every brand tastes a little bit different. So just try some different brands and find the one that you like best. And then I'm going to add 2 cups of water. And I've chopped up 1 large head of cauliflower. And because I chopped it up, it's not going to take very long to cook and get tender. So 1 whole large head of cauliflower. And then I'll also add a cup of crushed tomatoes, but you could also use a cup of salsa if you happen to have some salsa in your refrigerator. And then just mix it up so that the cauliflower is coated with the liquid. At this point, I'm going to cover my pot and bring this to a nice simmer and let it cook for about 20 minutes or so until the cauliflower is tender. Now before I serve it, I always taste it because if I want a little more heat, I might add a little bit of cayenne pepper, and I always put a little squirt of fresh lemon juice in to kind of bring out all those wonderful flavors. So all this takes is probably 20 to 30 minutes and you've got dinner on the table. Serve it over some cooked brown rice. It's delicious. I'm Sue Doden sharing Good Food for Good Life 365.